I'll make you. Aha. But this is the problem again now. Or is it this one I'll make a host for now? Host. Okay. How will I make you my host now? Hey, then it's a problem. Invite close.
Click on the participant. When you click on participant.
Okay.
Click on participant. Then you click on if you put your cursor on the person, you will see more. When you click on more, you see make host.
Okay. More. Make host. Okay. I saw this one. Okay. We have 5. Can we have let's just wait a bit, because I think Braladile should be in this meeting. It's very important for the meeting. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to our meeting on how to use the software properly, because I'm still seeing that some other people are still struggling with what we have been talking about. That's why I call this urgent meeting, because it's not a good thing. It's not a good experience when people keep on losing money. And we have something that can enhance our trading that make us not to lose money. So in today's meeting, please get your pen and paper, jot down a few questions you need to ask. Whatsoever thing that is bothering you that you don't understand, you need to jot it down. So immediately I tell you that I'm done, then I want to attend to as many as question and answer section. So the first thing I'm going to do is to share my screen with everyone. And please, I will need to confirm if anyone sees this screen. Please. 1 or 2 people just say yes, I'm fine.
Yes, we can see. I can see.
Okay. So this is the screen. This screen shows the demo account that I use to manipulate all the settings we are using on our live account. So in this process, I'm going to show us the settings that is running in this account first, and I'm going to tell you what is the difference in what I'm using here, and what is the difference on what I'm using on my live account. I'm going to show you my live account. My live account is in front of me here. So now, most of us, we are trading Boom. We love it because it's too volatile, it's giving us money. But to me, it's not about what is volatile. I will show you what I've been trading for the past 2 weeks. It's not volatile, it doesn't give me any headache. And I think it's giving me a good take home on the kind of investment I'm doing. So the first thing is, I'm going to show these settings and I'm going to explain each settings. The manual is on the way. By next weekend, I should be able to finish the manual comprehensively and send it to the group for everyone to see. This is the thing that is controlling this this market, this robot. I think everybody saw this. Are you seeing this dialog box, please? One or two persons?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I can see it.
All right. See, this is what is controlling this software. The way I normally design my software is that I let people have authority to change things based on their understanding. But I normally come with default. Many people that have been using my software, they know I always give a settings along with my software. And you can change it. Not that you cannot change it, but you have to understand what you are changing. You have to understand why are you changing them. If you don't understand it, whatsoever thing I give you, please use it. Because whatever thing I give you, that means that's what I'm using personally myself. Okay. Before I even go there, let me show you this account. This account started, I think, May 15. If I don't make a mistake, let me show us all history. Okay, it's not May, January, February, March, April. April 1. This account started in April 1. That is 4 months. And I started this account with 6,000 rand. I mean, sorry, 6,000. I think $6,000. If I would say, I started this account with $6,000, and I'm trading boom 1,000, crash 1,000, boom 500, and crash 500 on it with $6,000. And I put a crazy setting up to now. Up to now, I still put a crazy setting. And if you look at this account today, 4 months, $6,000 is sitting on $17,136. $136,000. And if you look at it, that means we have tripled this account in 4 months. This settings is working perfectly, but I don't use this setting for anybody that is using my software. And I'm going to show you the settings for this demo, and I'm going to show you the settings on my live account so that you will see. This setting is high risk setting, but since these settings have been running for the past 4 months, the maximum drawdown is 50% of this account. The maximum drawdown is 50% of this account, which is, if you are high risk data, if you demand for these settings, I'm going to give it to you. It depends on how everyone of us can risk. But I didn't give, I'm not a big risk taker. I do calculated risk. So what I'm giving to everyone is a medium risk. And I'll tell you why it's medium. Please, if your mic is not muted and it's making noise, please help us control it. Okay. Now, having said this, if you look at my settings for boom, because boom is what everybody wants to be trading. Look at my settings here. Stop trade, add close, first order, magic number, starting lot, distance, take profit, I take profit, maximum edging level, risk level close money in dollars, and using trading time. This is a very simple thing that I'm going to explain one by one. When you said stop loss, stop trade, what did I mean? This stop trade, when you click it, when you on it, I will show you in my account, it's already on one of my accounts. When you on it, it's always by default is false. And why did you say it's false? If I on it now, that means if I on it on boom, now what is going to happen to this boom is that, let me close this. Let's say I on it in boom. Boom will not take pending order, this pending order, which is 1 in boom. It will take it. That will be the last trade that boom will take. Then you remember that after one lot size, there should be 1.6. That means if I pick stop trade to become true, that means I'm telling the software, I'm telling the robot that, look, after the open trade that is going on, please don't open other trade, but don't close open trade, the one that is running. Don't close it. Just keep on managing it until it became profit. But immediately it became profit, don't trade that chart again. That is the function of this. That is the function of this, and when to use it, I'm going to tell us. Now, I explained this thing in the manual, but I'm going to explain this night, and when the manual comes out, you use it to understand more. Then we move to second option, which is add close. What does add close do? If you set this add close to true, it's going to close all open trade, either at profit or at loss. is going to close all of them immediately you put it on. And why do we use it? And when he closes everything, he will tell the robot that the robot should not trade anymore. Let me tell you again the difference between these two. This one, when you set it to true, all open trade will be trading, but it will not add another trade to open trade. It will manage the trade until the trade close at profit. At close. Once you set it to become true, at close will close all your trade, both profit and loss. It close everything up and it will not trade again. That is the difference between two of them. Now, if you now come to first order, in boom, we normally sell. Why do we sell? Because selling is the trend in boom. And all of us knows, or not, don't let me say all of us, most of us that we are trader, we know that trend is a friend for a trader. So that's why in boom, we said the robot should just sell. It will not do anything than to be selling. But what happened? Each time there's a boom, to distort the trend, the robot will edge your trade, increasing the lot size to supplement the first trade that is at loss, that the boom capture in the market. And the software will keep on trading like that. So that is the first order. But you know, in Crash, I'm going to go to Crash again to show you. In Crash, because Crash is crashing, the trend is towards boom, towards buying. So when we are using it to trade Crash, we always buy, because on Crash, buying is a trend for Crash. Selling is a trend for boom. So in boom, our first order type is selling. The magic number. What does magic number does? Magic number, we normally use it in programming that, for example, let's say I want to trade boom 1000. I want to trade it more than one time. If I open the first chart, second chart, third chart, I must tell the robot that, you see, this chart 1 is 0 magic. Chart 2 is 1 magic. Chart 3 is 2 magic. The reason is that if I put all of them into 0, if all of them have the same magic number, the robot will get confused, because remember that it's the same asset, the same chart you are trading, the same attribute, the same DNA. So the robot will now trade them individually. The robot will be matching them together, and by the time you look at it, it will mess up the trade. That is why we put magic number, so that if I thought you are trading the same asset, software, the robot will see it as a different asset. It will see it as the same asset. That is the purpose of the magic number. Please, if you have something, you can be jotting it down. You can jot down what I'm saying. You can jot down your question. Okay. Now, starting lots. We want to start from minimum lot size. That I don't just put this lot size there. I will tell you the reason why that lot size came there. Control N. Okay, let me see. Market watch. Okay, if you look at, let's go to book 1000, and I come to specification. If I come to specification, you will see here. If you look at here, minimum volume by deriv. Minimum volume by deriv themselves is 0.2. That is why this software cannot trade anything less than 0.2, because they have specified that the software will never trade anything below 0.2. So if you see 0.2 in the software, I didn't just put it there. I put it there because deriv synthetic asset cannot trade minimum down anything less than 0.2. And if you come to maximum volume, 50, that means if the market is, if the market is booming in boom or crashing in crash, and more lot size are going in, it cannot exceed 50 lot size by default of the reef. The software cannot change it. Nothing can change it because it's the way they configure the asset. So that is why you always see here, you always see 0.2. Okay. Now, listen carefully about distance and take profit. If you look at this demo, distance is 75,000 from between one lot size, between one boom and another boom. Distance here is 75,000. 75,000 is okay because if I tell you that I use this setting on 4 assets with 6,000 capital and in 4 months it became $17,000. That means it's okay. But like I told you, the risk is high. The higher the risk, the higher the return. It's not meant for people that want to trade with $1,000, $2,000. This setting is not meant for them. It's meant for people that has $6,000 up. Then this is a good setting they can use with high risk, high return. With 4 months, I've never seen anything that can make me panic in it. Okay, the distance, the take profit is 20,000, and 20,000 is going to give us 40 cents. Why 40 cents? Why are we not taking $4? Why are we not taking $10? Why are we taking cents? The reason why we take cents is that because of the boom or crash of or a nature of synthetic asset, we want to quickly take whatever thing we want to take and bank it and save it in our bank account before market boom. So we don't need to spend a lot of time waiting. For example, let's look at what happened here now. If imagine you are in the market has made profits to up to this level, and this thing come up. That means all the time the software you use to take all this all this profit is wasted. So we have to quickly take as little as possible out of the market. That's why we call it a scalper. The software is a scalper software. It's scalping the market. Take little thing consistently. So anytime there's something like this, like this boom candle you saw, it's gonna take minimum of 1 to 10 minutes to recover. So imagine you want to now take profit of $5, and before this market reached $5, it boom, and you waited for another 10 minutes, and before it reached another $5, it boom, you waited 10 minutes. That means in the whole 24 hours, you may not make more than $1. So you don't need to put big or bogus profit income there. That is why I put 40 cents. 40 cents, 50 cents, that's my maximum. If you see 84 cents, I'm just putting it there. I don't put it on my live account. I'm just using it to test some things. Okay? So let me go back to the settings. So that is why in the boom, we use 20,000 take profit. 20,000 points is a point, like normal forex, when we say it's a pip, so it's a point. Then high take profit. If I set this one to true like this, what is it going to happen? That means if you look at here where the market puts take profit, it will put take profit there. So stop loss and take profit will be empty, like the stop loss is empty now. If I said the take profit should be true, that means take profit here, you won't see anything here. But I don't see any reason why we should off it, unless if we see that broker is using it to track the robot. But there's no way they can track this kind of robot. There's no way they can fight it, so we don't need to hide it. Maximum edging level 39. Yes. Because you should remember, we are using small capital, we said we should put it to 5. And I'm still going to talk about that 5 because some people are still making mistakes, maybe 5 or 4. They don't understand some concept, which I'm still going to. But if you have 6,000 above, you don't need to cap the lot size for you, because already the derivative themselves, they have already capped the lot size to 50 pips max, 50 lot maximum. So, and it's going to give the software ability to move in the market, because when you have a lot of money, you have enough capital, you don't need to split your chart. You use only one chart and you use all the lot size. You understand? That's what this one is doing. So when we say change it to 5, change it to 4, is because we are considering money management scheme based on your capital. Now, when we come to risk level 2, what does it mean? What it means is that now we tell the software that, software, please, we want to take only one chance. The second chance is error. And when you say the second chance is error, we want to quickly correct that error. You know, in Forex, when you make a mistake in trading, you don't manage the mistakes. You terminate that mistake. You terminate, no matter the loss, you terminate it at loss, you correct your mistakes. So we're telling the software that, look, in boom, we want to sell, and 0.2, that is the first selling, is our objective, is our intention. If market boom against us, and it boom against us for second time, we don't want good profit. What do you want? We just want 1 cent. That's why I put 1 cent here. In a normal Forex, we normally put stop loss, but I don't want any one of us to be having stop loss. So we put 1 cent. 1 cent is just a corrective measure for second level. Now, if you put, you may change it to 5, like brother Adeli that did that. Okay. But if you change it to 5, what is interpretation? Interpretation is that, okay, software, if my first, I'm selling in boom, if my first option is selling, if I get it wrong for the first time, don't mind. Second time, don't mind. Fourth time, don't mind. Fifth time, don't mind. Sixth time, then make a correction. That means the first to fifth time, what you are saying there now is the fourth to fifth time, the software should make this profit for you, 20,000 pips. But once the sixth time, the robot should give you 1 cent. And the risk is very high. If you set this robot like this, that means you are telling the robot that I want to maintain my error 5 times. But if it doesn't go my way 5 times, then help me on the sixth time, correct it for 1 cent. It doesn't make sense like that. This is a simple arithmetic. When you make an error, the immediate thing you're supposed to do is to correct it. So that's why I put this one to 2. That my answer is either yes or no. 1, 2. If I'm correct, if boom goes in my direction, that means I'm correct. Always use 1, 1, 1, 1. That's why you always see the software closing at $40, 40 cents continuously. But when it booms, immediately the software realizes that it booms and software pick the second lot. The software already know that when it is true, it's error. Then I need to correct it and make profit of 1 cent. So that is why I put it like that. Then the timing. If you put the timing on, you are telling the software that software, you don't have rest. You are going to be working 24/7 until the day the kingdom come, or the day I'm tired of you. That's the day I'm going to stop you. That is all what I'm setting here. That is all what I set in. So please, guys, if you write anything down here and it wasn't clear, just note it now. Immediately I finish my presentation, you have to just tell me this is not clear, this is not clear. I will explain myself again, because this is where the 2 people that lose money last week or last of last week, and the person that is panicking today, this is what they don't understand. And they're supposed to ask, I've said it. There's no justification for you not to understand what you are doing with your money, but you are doing it. I don't believe in all those things. I don't believe in all those theories. People that knows me, I'm 22 years in this industry. I will tell you, close at loss. Even when you see that you made a mistake and you are saying minus $100, and you have already made $120, if it is me, I'm going to close $100 to correct my mistakes and keep $20. This money is not body's money. It's money that belongs to market. And if you correct your error in time, you are still going to get that money back. Many of us, we are struggling to correct our error, even when we know that we've made that error. We won't correct it until market started dealing with us. Then we start sweating. So, okay, if Zoom cut me off, I'm going to quickly generate another code for us so that we can continue. Now, if you look at these settings, like I said, these settings I'm using here is not the setting that all of us are using. If you look at Crash 1000, it's 75,000 for distance and it's 7,000 for profit. And if you come to Boom 500, is $15,000, 15,000 pips for distance and 2,500 for take profit. So if you ask me, if you want to be trading Boom, what I give people is I multiply this by 2, so that I will limit the risk. I will limit the risk of you getting a lot size by the time market get wide on us. But if you have enough capital, like I said, there's no way the market will move that you won't be able to cover up. But if you have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, like myself, you can't risk all this. So if you put like this one, if you put like 20 or 25 or 30, it's still fine, but I normally use 30 for people that ask more capital. Okay, so everything remains the same. And if you look at Boom, Crash, Boom 1000, Crash 1000, let me go back there. You will see that there is only one thing that is changing in this thing is their distance and profit. Every other thing remains the same. If you come to Crash 1000, is distance and profit that is changing in everything. If you come to Boom 500, is distance and profit that is changing. Every other thing I explained, they are the same thing. If you come to Crash 500, everything is the same thing except this. Because if you look at Boom 500, the profit is 2005. And if you look at Crash 500, the profit is 2000. And I'm going to tell you that I'm even using 500 here to trade. And I'll show you why I'm using 500. Because if you use Crash, if you use these settings I'm using here in Crash 500 or so, yeah, Crash 500, what is it going to give me as a profit? I can quickly pull it out here. So Crash 500 is going to give me, with these settings, it's going to give me $54. So I want $50. I don't normally want anything that's above $50 or $40 because I want to quickly take money from the market and pull out and bank it. So now, this is if this account can do this. And if look at today, I want to show us today what happened in Boom. Look at this account. Boom hit, I think Boom hit 6.8 today on this account. And when I came to check the account is less than 1,000. It's less than minus $1,000. Let me show us. Because I monitor it. I didn't even say because it's demo, because it's what I use to program everything I'm doing. You can see 2.6 here. I think he deleted that. Okay, 6. You see, this is 6.8. This is Boom. And that's why I keep on telling people that are trading Boom with small capital. You have to be very, very smart with what you are doing, because Boom is most craziest among them. I mean, Boom 1000 is most craziest among them. Even me, I don't normally trade it. Despite the fact that I have $3,000 in my account, I don't normally trade it. I prefer to trade something that will give me little money with peace of mind. But I didn't say anybody should not risk. If you can take it, you can take it. You can risk it. If you understand it, you can take it. It's a good income for everyone. So now, having said this, let me go to my own live account and show you the difference of what is here and what is my live account. Then I'm going to explain Magic 0, Magic 1, Magic 2, and how am I using them. And currently, as I'm talking to you, I'm running 2 charts in my account now, so it's good for me to do good example and illustration. So I'm going to change the screen to, what is this screen? I think it's this one. Okay, now, are you seeing the new screen on the server? On that screen, you're supposed to see a IP code on top. Please, can you confirm to me if you are seeing the right one, please, guys?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Now, this is my live account. And if you look at it very carefully, you can see that I'm running. Let me close this. I don't need it. Okay. I'm running, boom, 1,003 charts, chart 1, chart 2, chart 3. Okay. I'm running Crash 1,000, 3 charts, chart 1, chart 2, chart 3. And I'm running Crash 500, chart 1, chart 2, chart 3. That means when you see chart 1, chart 2, chart 3, that means I'm telling you that I'm doing magic 0, magic 1, and magic 2. That's what I'm trading. The same thing I'm telling every one of us is what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything different from what I'm saying. So now, I won't talk about boom. I will talk about Crash because I'm trading Crash. As you are seeing, everything you are seeing on my screen now is Crash. Okay, so if you look at my Crash, the first chart, and I arranged them, I didn't mix them up. Like one of the users called me yesterday, he mixed all the charts up to the extent that mistakenly I closed his account with minus $300. And I was like, why did you do this? Because this is not the way I explained. And apart from that, the person is trading 2 charts simultaneously, which I've warned a lot of us that we don't need to force the market to give us profit. We have to do what we need to do with the software. Eventually, you're going to get profit. I'm going to show you what I got. I started this account in May 17. Today is June 14. I've already done 98% of the account without any stress, without going against the rule. Now, okay. Now, if you come to chart number 1, which is, I'm talking about Crash account I'm trading. This is my live account. This is my live account. There's nothing hidden there. So if I come to my chart 1, if you look at my chart configuration very well, this is my chart 0. Okay. And you can see I put my stop trade to true. I've given us the definition of stop trade, that when we put it in a true, it's going to be managing the trade. Okay? The trade is going to be managing until it became profit. But after it became profit, it closed it, it will never open another trade. It will hold it. And why am I doing this? And this is my Magic Zero account. You can see it's my Magic Zero account, which is my master chart. But the reason why I put this stop trade to be true is that I don't want, because if I didn't put it to true, the master chart will close at profit and reopen another trade. Meanwhile, Magic 1, 2 is trading. So invariably, if I'm in the bed, it's a midnight. What is going to happen? I'll be trading 2 charts together. So for me not to trade 2 charts mistakenly, I told master chart, which is Magic 0, that once you finish your trade, once you make it to become 0, you make it 1 cent profit, please don't open trade. Leave Magic 1 to be open, to be trading for me. Okay? That is what I do. And if you come to see my trade here, and put it up, if you see my trade here, look at it. My Magic 1 recording. Okay, now if you look at, I'm going to use what I'm trading as an example. So everything applicable to all every other thing that we are trading with your money. But I'm trading Crash 500, like I said, and you can see that I open Crash 500 chart 3 times. This chart 2, this chart 3. So chart 1, let me go back there. What I'm saying here is, if you look at chart 1, which is Magic 0, it's already picking, is already trading 1.6. A couple of minutes ago, like 45 minutes ago, my float is $120. And if you look at it now, is reducing, it's $40 now. So what did I do is that immediately I realized that my Magic 0 are spending my last lot size, which is 2.6. So I opened the chart and I turned my stop trade to become true. So what stop trade will do now is it will allow this last lot size to come in. Immediately this last lot size come in, there's no more trade that will that is going to be allowed to come in, and it's going to manage all this and close them at 1 cent. Actually, there's a bug inside the system, which I'm going to explain later. So, but if you look at it here, I put my maximum edging level to be 5. This is where we are getting it wrong as well. With this 5, I'm going to explain it again, because in computing, we started counting from 0. In real life, you started counting from 1. So some people, some of us, we want our trade to be maximum of 1.6. But once you put 5, remember, like a computer counts from 0. So you are getting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 lot size will come in. But somebody that called me yesterday was saying that I put 5, I'm expecting 1.6. I said no. You didn't consider computer counting. You are considering the normal counting in the reward. So that is why sometimes you will see that 2.6 is coming in. Me, I intentionally put 2.6. I didn't make the mistake to put it, because I want my last lot size to be 2.6. Okay? So, and if you look at it now, this Magic 0, immediately I realized that my Magic 0 pending my 2.6. What did I do? I come to Magic 1, I open it, and I set it up to start trading. You can see that my stop trade is first, my edging close is fourth. So now this is taking the full responsibility of what Magic 0 is supposed to be doing. And what is it doing is supplementary. For example, let me give you why we are doing what we are doing. Because ideally, if we put 99 where we put that 5, let me explain there. If we put strong. Okay. Let's say we put 99. So when the market is crashing on me, remember that I'll get more than enough lot size to support, to cover up. But because I don't have enough capital to do that, so I now split my chart into 3 so that I can use 1 point from 0.2 from 0.2 to 2.6. Okay, from 0.2, I'm going to write it on the whiteboard to 2.6. I'm using it times 3 times. Please keep your mic. It's not muted and your background is making noise. Mute your mic, please. So what am I saying here is, that is why we split all this chart into small chunk, chart 3 times. So now, if you look at here, Magic 1 has taken over. Then if you look at here, which is my Magic, I don't know why I can't click. Okay. Okay, please guys, let me reboot, let me relaunch to my server because it's like it's hanging now. It doesn't let me click again. So let me try to see quickly. Maybe you give me opportunity now. Oh, okay. It doesn't allow me to click, but I'm going to explain like that. I'm sorry. So now, if you look, if you come to Magic 2, what did I do there is that I put my, but what could have happened? Oh, okay, I've seen what happened. I didn't close the first one. Okay, good. Now, if you come to my Magic 1, Magic 2, if you look at what I did here, add close, I put it to true. So I've locked the Magic 2 not to trade. It's just there, pending. Should be in case market crash again and I exhausted my chart, my Magic 1 chart, then I will come back here and say hard close to be now false. You can see, if I click OK now, this chart will start trading again. So that is why we separate them to be chunked so that the market can quickly recover. And when the market is, while we are waiting for market to recover, we are getting profit. And I'm going to show us now. Let's come to my history. Let me say today. So I want us to see my history. Okay, let me see when Magic 0, which is the master chart, I want to see when it stopped trading. Because when it take the last lot size, it will not trade like that again. It won't give me profits like that again. Yeah, when it pick this, let me see what is trading now. I'm coming. It's just a logic. It's just a logic for us to keep on making money while we are waiting. Now, if we come to trade again, we have him. What is the time? From 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. today. If I didn't use the Magic 1 chart, that means I will be waiting for the market to recover from 5 o'clock, 5:30 today. Okay, that means I won't make profit up to now. But if I use Magic 1, let's see from, is it 5 o'clock? Let me see. Yes, it's, no, is it 5 o'clock? I'm coming. Please let me be sure of what I'm saying. This is 16, and this is yes, 5, like something around 5:30, which is 17:27. So immediately that last one came in, I realized that no, I can't wait for so long for market to recover. Then I pulled out the Magic 2. The Magic 1. Magic 1 started giving me the profit from 17, 18. Okay, see, from 18, because that is 17:30, that's about 5 something. So from 18, which is 16, about 6, 17 minutes past 6. Look, the second chart has keep on giving me income till now. So that is just the logic. Because if you said, okay, you want to use one chart all through, it's not a problem. But before this market will recover, it can be 12 noon tomorrow. That means the money you made, the income you made from morning till around 5 o'clock today, you are going to wait till 12 o'clock tomorrow. And nobody knows. It may not recover by 12 o'clock. It can recover next week. So for you to now wait for 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 1 month, who knows? I'm not making money. That's why we separated all these charts to become chunk and having minimum maximum lot size it can take of 5 or 4. You see, and we don't, if you look at me now, I can't say I'm trading 2 charts together. Because when we say we are trading 2 charts together, you will see 2, 2, 4, 4, 0.2 twice, 0.4 twice, 0.6 twice. And that's what I've been seeing in many people's trading. In many people's trading, I'm just keeping quiet because I know by the time market handle them, they will now cry out. I don't pray for market to handle them, but because they are doing the wrong thing. Because now, how can you have 1,000, 2,000 in your account and you are trading multiple charts? But if you look at what I'm doing now, I'm not trading multiple charts because I let one chart exhausted before I put the second chart on. And I'm going to wait for this chart to exhaust again before I put on the third chart. And I know there's no way market would not retrace. And during that time, I'm still making income back. If I show you this account by tomorrow, I will already make money again. So we don't need to be greedy. We don't need to look at, we want to make double. If you do the trading properly, you are still going to make double. I'm going to show you something now. This account started trading when, let me show you the history of this account, all trade, let me see, all history. I started trading this account, I loaded money. First time money I loaded on this account was, what is it? Let me check something here. I think it's May 15. Let me check below. Maybe I've resorted. Yeah, I've not resorted. Let me come back here. Let me go up. Let me show us because there's nothing hidden here. May 17. I think it's May 17 I started trading this account. Yes. But why is it not showing me how much did I deposit May 17? Let me check it again. All history. Okay. There's no need for me to go to. Okay. I don't know, but it's supposed to show me when I deposited money. But I know that I started this account May 17. May 17 to today. This account I started with $980. Then I added a few dollars to it. And if you look at today is 14. 8 o'clock today, I withdrew $620 from this account. By trading slowly like this, because I have some friends that are calling me names that I trade slowly. But I know what I'm doing because I know this market can change direction and flog you heavily. Now, with this money and trading slowly, I've withdrew $620 today, and I still have $1,535 profit apart from my capital. So if you do it the way you're supposed to do it, you are going to make good income. So why are you forcing the money? Why are you forcing the market until something bad happens to your capital? Any business, any investment you are doing that can give you 10%, 15% per month is a good investment. And we are doing this. This can double your account, even if you follow the normal route, normal principle. Because let me see if I can show us something here. I'm coming, please. Let me check. Okay, signal, my signal, all accounts. Okay, I'm going to share a screen with you now. Let me stop this screen and share another screen that I want us to see. This. Okay, let me confirm. Do we see another new screen, please? Please, 1 or 2 persons is okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. If you look at this account, in 1 month, let's say in 1 month, May 17th to today, it has given 97% return on investment. And I've never done what many people are doing by doubling the account, by trading 3 charts, by trading 4 charts. I don't do that. I don't do that. Only thing is, when one chart exhausted, I trigger the second chart. When the second chart exhausted, I trigger the third chart. And when I trigger those charts, I make sure that I trigger it with instruction that I gave to everybody. So imagine this account in the next 6 months. I will tell everybody that in the next 6 months, I'm going to make up to 600% on this account. And anytime I need urgent money, you can come here and take 100,000, 1,000, 200, 500 out of this capital, and you are safe. This is the way we're supposed to do investment with this thing. Not to say we want to double tomorrow, we want to double next week. By next week, I want to have 100% of my account. It doesn't work that way. It can be switched for the next 2-3 weeks, and another one, just one day when market turn back to you, you won't find it easy. And that's why we have to follow all the precautions. So I think this is what the message I have for you. If you have any issue or any question that you want us to solve here today, tonight, please, I think I'm ready for question and answer section now. Brother Dele, is it there? Okay, Mr. Buki, unmute yourself and ask a question.
Good evening, sir, and good evening, everyone.
You're welcome, sir.
Well, don't let me waste time. Let me just go straight to the point.
All right.
Please, I have a number of questions, but I think let me ask the most relevant one for me right now.
Okay.
You were saying that when a chart is exhausted, please, what do you mean by a chart being exhausted? That's number one. So the second one also go with it. Then how do we know when a chart is exhausted? Those are the first two questions that I believe they are very relevant.
Okay. I'll answer your question briefly, but you're supposed to have a private section with me because you just joined today. So
yes, that's
I still need to set up your account. I still need to, our account has been set up, but I just need to show you some things. But in any way, I'm going to answer that question in a simple manner that maybe you were going to understand. So I think I'm sharing which chart. I'm sharing the appropriate chart. Okay, Mr. Buki, look at my chart now. I'm going to chart number 1, Magic 0. I'm going to open it. If you see clearly, can you tell me what I click on? Can you read what I click on? Can you read it?
Maximum edge level.
That is, and is what in front?
5.
Yes. That means if this software use all the 5 maximum level, it has been exhausted. Then I need to come to Magic 1 chart and trigger it to start running to support the Magic 0 that has exhausted its maximum edging level. Is that clear? It's not clear.
Yes, but it is clear, but the thing is that will I see it on the chart that the first edge level has been exhausted, the second one, the third one, the fourth one?
You don't need to, I don't think many of us sit on the screen. Even me that I'm talking to you, I don't sit on the screen. Though I check my phone because you got your phone and you can send alerts from your server, because this is a server. I think I did a lecture on it last week. You can see all these settings. Anytime this software buy or sell, you get alert on your phone, on your mobile phone. So if I tell you are on the street, if I tell you are driving, you get alert on your mobile phone. Then from your mobile phone, you will know that my maximum level, my maximum edging level is 5. And when you are saying 1.6, you have to know that I'm on level 4. 2.6 is level 5, which is the final one. So my advice is that once you see 1.6, second to the last one, you have to come to Magic 0 chart and change stop trade to true. And on the mobile phone, most of the time on the mobile phone, I do this because you can install your server, your everything on your mobile phone. You don't need to be carrying laptop bag on the street or anywhere you are going. You can just check your mobile phone, log into it, and use mouse and click and say magic 0, stop trade to true, and close it, go to magic 1 and say magic 1 edging add close is true, change to false. Okay, and the robot is trading. It's executing the magic 1 chart for you. And in most cases, let me tell you, for the past, I think for the past 2 weeks, I've been trading this crash. Tonight is the first time I'm triggering chart number 1, magic 1. My market has never reached there since I've been trading it. So, but I check my phone. When I get alert, I check my phone because I know my investment is on my phone. So I can't say I'm so busy. Is it not money I'm busy with how busy I'm doing? So it's the same money. So I have to give this one to priority. So I think I answered the question a bit, sir.
Yes, you have answered it, but just like you said, we will discuss the rest in the private session. Thank you.
Okay. Any other question? Brasha Guladele, please, if you have anything now, discuss it, because you made a mistake first time and I'm seeing another mistake today. I don't even know, maybe I can download. Let me try if I can download your settings so that I can now use your setting. No, I can't download it because you are snapshotting the video. I mean, let me download all this and see what maybe I can bring something out from it. Because I'm expecting you to download, to send screenshot of your laptop, not this. I want to interpret what happened here in this chart to every one of us, why this account is having issue this afternoon. Okay. Download. Okay. Let me see this. Okay. Stop sharing. Let me share this screen fresh because, okay. Do any one of us see this screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Yes. I think this is magic 0. Brolandele, I don't know why it's not here again. It's in the first section. So what the mistake he made here, everything here is okay. Everything there is okay. Let me see. Do you see the second chart? The second image? I scroll the image now. I just want us to see if we see it. Okay. Now, where Brolandele made the mistakes is risk level close money. If you look at what he put here, he put $5. And this have effect on the result he got today. And this don't suppose you can, let's memorize it. 525. That's what he put in the software. Now, let me now go to what I said is supposed to be there. Screen 3. Let me see this. Do you see my screen now? No.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
I'm sorry. Okay, I picked a wrong screen. Where is this screen? Okay, this is it. Okay, do you see my screen now? Remember what we saw in Braladele is 525, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Now let me come to my chart. 5 to 0.01. So he put 5 here, $5. I put 1 cent. So his trade cannot quickly recover. His trade want to recover $5 instead of 5 cents, instead of 1 cent. That is what gives him pressure this afternoon, where market is booming mercilessly. So, and last week, when he posted this thing to the group, I told him that no, this setting is wrong. You can't put 5 because this 20,000 is 40 cents. How can you now say when you make error, when you are telling something that, okay, when I'm right, give me 40 cents. When I'm wrong, give me $5. That's what he said to the software. Meanwhile, what I said is, when I'm right, give me 40 cents. When I'm wrong, give me 1 cent. Can you see the difference between the two language? So this is what caused him problem today. And I think he resolved it, but the panic alert is there. I don't like to trade with panic. I trade with confidence. Since I've been trading, I've never traded and be sweating and be running up and down on my laptop, or I'm looking for an internet connection because I've done something wrong. No, if you do something right, this software is intelligent enough. If you insert what appropriate thing we said we should insert. And if something is not clear, please don't do anything with your money. Come to me, let me explain. When you are clear with it, then you can go to your software and insert, because you are not doing what you understand. So that is the problem Brother Ladele have this afternoon. So do we have any other question, please? Any other question, please?
I do not have any question. This is an excellent class. I really love this class this evening. I'm so informed. Well done, sir.
Thank you. Okay. So any other question? In absence of no question, I think we need to call it a day. Let's go and rise and prepare to refresh for tomorrow work. So good night, everyone, and God bless.
Thank you, sir.